our wonderful
I apologize,
voices.
I'm always eating during these videos.
It's okay. Click there and click dashboard.
Alright.
And we should be good to go. Alright. Ready to stream some more Dream Daddy. We are going to hop on and... Oh, let me share this shit too, just so that it's just out there on all of it.
We're asking people to send us their best dad jokes.
They might not see it, so if you see people pop in or whatever, you might need to repost that. The chat doesn't actually, sometimes it doesn't refresh quickly enough.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever. So, post, just real quick. And I just like this song. It's very catchy. Alright, so we left off having our second date with Matt. I don't think we want to jump to the third date with him yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you want to jump to these guys since we haven't done anything with these
Yeah, I
guys?
should go with Robert.
Robert?
Yeah.
Alright, going with the steamy man today. See what we got. So let's read his thing real quick. Since I'm not sure if we read it before. We read it a little bit, but when the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you know it'll use this information against us, right? So he's kind of a conspiracy theorist. Make a deal in an alleyway, have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. So he likes like gangster movies. Something about a gun on a desert island. Okay. He doesn't like people talking. He wanted to be a grifter, which explains the look.
Yeah.
A little bit. Italian neo-realism. I don't even know what that means. He wants grave robbing as an ideal date. And he doesn't...
He's a bad boy.
Yeah, he doesn't leave the house with at least 4 knives.
And the first time we met him, he wanted us to go in his room with him, which I was like, no, we're not that easy. No.
Come on. Come on, bro. You gotta try a little harder than that. Mm-hmm. Get them all up in our business. Peter Weller has a PhD in history. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, it's you. It's you. It's you. I'm sorry. I forgot.
Robert was pretty nice, a little odd but nice, and ruggedly handsome. We should hang out. I type out a message to him on Dadbook. Tap 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 tap.
I like that in this one.
Hey
You're
Robert, good seeing you again at the cookout. Want to grab a drink? What were you gonna say?
I think it's funny that most of the time you're in the living room typing out messages to people, but with Robert, you're in your bedroom. I just want to point that out. I find that a little bit odd.
I sit there for a couple minutes waiting for a response. Hey, it says that he read my message. That's it.
Yeah.
I anxiously wait for a response.
That sounds like it would be him.
He just shows up at my door. Watch cat videos on
Oh, definitely do that.
Start down a rabbit hole of cat videos and Robert quickly vanishes from my mind. He's just gonna show up, isn't he? I didn't realize how long I've been doing this, but by the time I watch maybe my 30th cat video, Robert pops back in my head. I jump back over to Dadbook to see if he's responded yet. Nope. Nothing. Well, I guess the guy's busy. I might as well make the best of my day. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Just gather yourself.
I get up, walk to the living room, then sit down and turn on the TV.
Ooh, what do we want to do? Game show? History Channel?
History Channel. Ooh, Naked and Afraid, catching the deadliest ancient aliens is on.
So stupid. I'm so cold. I'm so scared. At this rate, I don't think we're gonna catch these aliens by day 50.
I'm having trouble following this.
Ancient astronaut theorists predict that being naked makes you 10 times more likely to find ancient aliens. Some suggest that aliens are fascinated with the human physique, most notably the butt.
Okay, I'm back in. I lose several hours to whatever the hell that was. Sighing, I get up and walk around my house. My stomach grumbles. Time for lunch, huh? Well, I guess it's time for old Chef Ratu to cook a gourmet delicacy. I walk over to the refrigerator and open the door. I feel like we should have made him more look like a vampire.
Yeah, I when we decided the name later, you know, he's kind of like a hipster vampire.
Yeah.
Sandwich, microwave eggs. Ugh.
Make a sandwich. I make a sandwich in its entirety while standing there. Who needs plates? The Standwich, a lost art. I admire my work for a second before I clumsily drop the entire thing on the floor. No! I look around and remember the man is not home. This is still good. 5-second rule, right? I reassemble my sandwich, peeling pickles off the floor and putting them back where they belong, in my mouth. Wait, I'm a wreck. I finish my snack and walk around the house some more, bored. When's Amanda coming home? Oh, I just remembered something. When we were packing up the old house, we found an old basketball hoop that would hang off of a door. It would really bring the living room together. I wonder where I should put it. Or where I put it. I spent a couple minutes poking around the new place until I find it. After installing it above one of the doors in the living room, I'm ready to dunk. Come on and slam. Welcome to the jam. I take a leap.
Oh, welcome to the free throw line. Yeah, and welcome to the jam. Sorry.
I pull up from the 3-point line, breaking ankles and sinking a fadeaway. And I forgot the rest of the words of the song. No, look behind the back hook shot. Everyone's on their feet. Something, 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 Space Jam. I managed to barely defeat myself at horse before Amanda comes home. Then we cook dinner together. We're proud of ourselves for not even coming close to burning down the house. I wonder if he's just gonna like message us at like 1 in the morning.
It's definitely gonna be that.
Yeah, it's definitely like, hey baby, what up?
You up? Yo dog, you up?
Afterward, Amanda and I dig into a carton of ice cream over an episode of Chopped Toddler Tournament.
What you have in front of you is a molecularly deconstructed sweet potato with a brown sugar demi-glaze with creme fraiche, of course.
This is literally a jar of baby food. The toddler immediately bursts into tears.
Are we bad people for watching this?
Yes. Just that, my computer dings.
Of course.
Huh? What's that?
Oh, you probably just got a message.
Man, and I walk over to the computer and check that book. It's a message from Robert.
I told you!
Exactly!
You up? What you doing?
What does that mean?
What you doing?
What am I doing?
You're just chilling. Working on my motorcycle. Chilling.
I guess I'm just chilling.
Or watching television with my daughter. Chilling.
I type back, just chilling. Amanda deletes the G and hits send.
Of course. It'll make you look cooler.
Cold moments pass by, another message pops up. Yes. Wanna grab a drink?
Hey, that means he wants to hang out.
I know what that means, Amanda. But it's kind of late.
Come on, Pops, live a little.
I am living with ice cream and traumatized toddlers.
Well, it's your life, but I think you'd have a lot of fun tonight. You are trying to get to know the neighbors better, aren't you?
Fine. I type back a message to Robert asking him for details, and he tells me to meet him at Jim and Kim's. Well, don't wait up for me.
I never do.
I throw on a nice jacket and run out the door. It's only a short walk to Jim and Kim's, and it's a beautiful night.
Oh, late rendezvous with Robert.
I walk in the bar and see the usual crowd of barflies drinking beer and watching sports. I spot Robert at the back of the bar and wave hi as I walk over. Hey man, how's it going?
Hey buddy.
Oh God, it's Barry.
Ahoy there, Skipper.
Robert and Mary are here?
Brought Mary along, figured we needed a drinking buddy.
Oh man, I was excited to get to know Robert a little better. Now I have to deal with this weird Mary lady making passes at me. Ugh.
Don't look so scared, kiddo. We're just having a drink. I can do it. I'm sorry, I was trying to tweet too. Yeah, speaking of which, I think it's time for the first round. What are you having? I know whiskey would probably make him happy.
Yeah, let's say whiskey straight up. I probably need it at this point.
A dad after my own heart, huh? Robert orders 3 shots of whiskey and passes them between us. Well, wasn't how I expected my night to be going. Here's the bad decisions and relaxed moral values, fellas. Are we gonna get some weird 3-way thing going on here? Because this is gonna be real awkward.
What have I got myself into?
We all knock back the shots. Oh, it's you.
I almost choke on the whiskey as it burns my throat. Holy hell, that was a kick. I look over at Robert and Mary, who seem like old pros at this. Robert grabs his jacket and throws it on. Oh. He already has a jacket on.
Let's get marching.
What?
The night's young, Chief. Come on, we're bar hopping.
Oh, alright. We leave the bar and start walking down the street. I still don't know this area of town very well, so I just follow Robert. So where are we headed?
Irish. Oh my god. I wish I were drinking. It's an Irish pub.
A good pun is the whiskey to my heart.
Oh god. Puns are the lowest form of humor, Coach. Try harder.
Ouch. I'm gonna be the butt of the joke all night.
Jesus, Mary, put your fangs away for a second.
We walk into Irish I Were Drinking. The bar is pretty much the same as Jim and Kim's except for the old-timey memorabilia on the wall. Irish memorabilia.
Next round, what are you having?
I guess whiskey again?
Look at all those grills fucking... Let's do it!
Let's do it! Robert orders 3 more glasses of whiskey. We post up in a garish green booth. Mary slides in and slides up next to Robert, which makes me breathe a sigh of relief.
Let's sip this one, why don't we? Let's sip this one, why don't we? What? I feel like this sentence structure is all jacked up. Let's sip this one, why don't we? I'm doing a bunch of takes. I don't know how to say this.
That's all it is. Let's sip this one, why don't we?
I can't, for some reason I can't get the inflection right on the last sentence. Whatever, doesn't matter. Suit yourself.
Mary immediately downs her shot in one gulp and burps loudly. Ugh.
Hey.
That'll put hair on your chest. You are truly the paragon of grace and beauty.
Mary grabs my drink and sips on it. Ew. Hey!
Ah.
Coach, be a dear and get us another round, will you?
Hey.
I don't know how to process this evening at all. I get up and order another round of drinks from the bartender. As I head back, I see Mary and Robert having a lively conversation. Robert roars with laughter. I don't think I've ever seen the guy smile, let alone laugh. So she just like a...
I don't know what's happening right now.
I take a seat across the booth from them and pass out the drinks.
So, Edith's kid snuck some pot brownies onto the table at the last bake sale, right? And I spot that little hemp sweatshirt gremlin in the act, so I go up to Edith with a baggie, and I'm about to tell her, when all of a sudden she just freaks out at me. You're ruining the bake sale, she says. I should have been PTA president. Your roots are bad. Blah, blah, blah. So what did you do? I told her to have a brownie and that everything was going to be fine.
They both erupt in laughter. I politely follow along with the story.
She ate 3.
More laughter. Okay, that was actually pretty funny.
She called the cops and told them the time had stopped.
Mary looks directly at me.
Do you smoke weed?
What?
Hey.
You know, the devil's lettuce.
I
I have 2 big flat blunts in my purse right now. Want to blaze?
uh
I kind of want to say you with the feds.
I kind of just want to say, what? No. Just because I don't want to do it with them. I
I
can't believe you would. I don't even know how you... This is preposterous. Ugh.
Yeah, you. He didn't like that one.
Robert giggles
But
helplessly.
he laughed. I'm just kidding, cowboy. Lay off the kid, Mary. He might not be used to your brand of humor. Fine, fine.
We sit around and sip our drinks, people watching and cracking jokes. After a little bit of time, I begin to warm up to Mary. Her jokes become something.
Sorry, I thought you were at the end of the sentence. My fault.
But it seems like she's not going anywhere anytime soon. I just wanted some alone time with Robert. I wonder if I can get her to leave somehow.
Oh. Could you get the next round?
I would say lots of eligible bachelors around here, huh?
You know, I was hoping for a quiet evening with my friends. No drama, no unwarranted advances, just friendship. But no, you gotta call me out like that.
Mary,
No, it's fine. You trying to ditch me, pal?
I know.
Because if you're trying to ditch me, you can just tell me to scram.
I just...
No, it's fine. Coach wants alone time with his new best buddy, Robert. Read you loud and clear. The wingman breaks formation to pursue their prey.
Hey.
Now, you fellas will excuse me. Mary needs to sink her teeth into a helpless boy. Go with God.
Nice seeing you.
Ugh.
Deuces, nerds.
I hate her. What does it say? Mary gets off at
She
soccer?
saunters towards a young boy at the bar, or younger guy at the bar, something. She grows on you.
Does she?
Yeah.
That's what I said that before.
I know.
Does she, though? I feel like she kind of delights in making men suffer.
Well, she does.
But what about her and Joseph?
What about him?
You know, they're married, and she definitely tried to get in my pants the other night, and I gestured to her across the bar where she's making goo-goo eyes at the young guy from before. He looks like he's being held hostage.
Oh, that's just a thing she does. She's harmless.
Tell that to the boy she's hanging off of. Poor kid looks like he's seen war.
Ha 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 ha.
Hey, I got him to laugh.
Oh man, and you know I pegged you for one of those straight lace types.
Oh, don't worry. I get pretty wild back in the day.
I mean, look at me. Look at my cat shirt.
Yeah.
Still got a little wild in you? I just thought of that. I like that because it makes me laugh so hard. I have a child. I need to.
You know it. Robert orders a couple more rounds of shots. I gulp. What am I getting myself into?
Think you can go shot for shot? Definitely not.
There's only one way to look cool here. I grab the shot closest to me and down it. Robert looks impressed. He takes his shot and knocks it back.
That's one.
So, what do I even talk about? He's so cool and he probably hates small talk. So how are things?
I hate small talk.
Okay.
Too many people, and this isn't necessarily you, but too many people think that they have to fill the dead air with noise. Personally, I think they're afraid of silence, or they're afraid of what the other person is going to think of the silence. If you want some unsolicited advice, just learn to be comfortable with silence. Nothing wrong with two people sitting in silence and drinking whiskey.
Oh, all right. Robert and I sit in silence and drink whiskey. I take in the rest of the bar, patrons laughing, playing darts, spilling beer. Mary gives the hard sell to that young man, and the young man pretending he got a phone call from one of his friends. Huh, maybe silence is nice sometimes.
So, you ever kill a man? So funny.
Excuse me?
You know, watch life drain from someone's eyes. It's not just their life, you know. It's their hopes and dreams draining away.
What the fuck, man?
Every memory and
I
experience
don't
they've
like
ever
him
had.
at all. Yeah,
Gone.
this no, never again. No.
Great. Me neither.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Weird guy.
Oh my god, I hate him.
No,
hate
no,
her
no,
and I
no.
hate him. They can both go die in a fire.
Robert
Robert knocks back his shot and motions for me to do the same. I reciprocate. Why?
I'm just messing with you. Relax.
I laugh nervously.
Or am I?
We sip more whiskey and people watch some more. Mary has her sights set on another man after the other one excused himself to the bathroom, I assume. Crawled out the window. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard. Gosh, this whiskey's hitting me hard.
You betcha.
Robert gets up out of the booth, shouldering his jacket.
Let's roll. Sorry, whiskey. Inside voices. Let's roll.
Wait, what about Mary?
Brother, Mary's just gonna be just fine.
Look over at Mary, who's lying on the bar in front of some poor sap. She's singing happy birthday to him while he insists that it is not his birthday. We make our way out of the bar and back onto the street. I'm trying my hardest not to stumble, but man, the sidewalk is just coming right at me. I hope Robert doesn't notice me tripping over my own feet like this is the first time I've ever been drunk. Where to?
You'll see.
I follow Robert through street lamp spotlights until we eventually arrive at a rundown strip mall. There's a beauty salon, a sex shop, a computer repair store that looks like it's been closed for 10 years, and finally a liquor store.
Wait here. I'll be right back.
After a minute, Robert returns with 2 wine bottles in brown paper bags. He hands one to me.
Cheers.
He sits on the curb and drinks. He motions for me to do the same. This is really not what I expected the night to go.
Just sitting outside of a liquor store drinking wine from a bag. That's so funny.
I take a sip. White Zinfandel?
What?
Nothing. I just wasn't expecting.
It's delicious. Fruity and refreshing. Don't judge me.
Start to say something. Think of his lecture about valuing silence earlier and stop. I sip on my wine and watch cars drive by.
Let's throw rocks at shit.
Whoa. Robert suddenly hurls a rock at a stop sign. The ding echoes through the empty parking lot.
That felt good.
He presses a stone into my free hand.
Now you try.
I don't know.
With feeling.
I look at the rock in my hand and look at the stop sign, back the rock, back the stop sign, and know what has to be done.
This was for you, Patty.
Please do that. I have unresolved resentment toward my father, and I'm going to express it through power and I hurl the rock at the sign and sails over the stop sign right into the window of a parked car, leaving a crack. Great.
Dude, run.
I leap up and dart in the nearest alley, wine in hand. I can hear Robert's footsteps behind me. After I'm sure I'm far
This
enough
is where we
away
were trying to buy that fake weed the other day.
After I'm sure I'm far enough away from the cracked window that I'm no longer culpable for this heinous crime, I stop to catch my breath.
Yeah, maybe we strike rock throwing from the to-do list.
Agreed. Suddenly my stomach growls. Oh man, I am starving.
Let's get pizza.
How are you with that?
Pizza's always good for the drunkies.
Where's good around here? Actually, I don't even care if it's good. It just needs to be edible and in my mouth in the next 5 minutes. Am I doing a good drunk voice?
Yeah, you did pretty good. I know just the place.
I follow Robert through a maze of alleys and side streets until we eventually end up in front of a tiny hole-in-the-wall pizza joint. The bright red neon sign reads, Pizza, Pizza.
So many puns. Ta-da!
I can see a few exhausted-looking workers behind the counter tossing dough and pulling piping hot pizzas right out of the oven. My stomach rumbles again. We go up to the counter and get ready to order.
Can I get 2 slices of Hawaiian pizza? Oh wait, Coach, you're cool with pineapple on your pizza, right?
Of course. I like it. We wait a minute for our pizza to
No,
come
Robert. No.
We wait a minute for our pizza to come out of the oven. I am practically drooling at the smell. The cashier hands us each a giant slice on a paper plate so saturated with grease that I'm worried it will fall apart. We take our pizzas outside and wander around the alleyways as we eat. I take a bite. It's absolutely delicious. Pineapple is truly the best pizza topping.
I disagree with
I
this
know
part
you
of
don't
this.
like it. I
Disagree
like
with this part of the story.
Coach is me.
You said it.
Man, I feel way better now.
You and me both.
We hear a noise coming out of a slightly ajar door in the hallway. Robert looks at me excitedly.
Got any more of that wild in you? I'm so tired, but I love my daughter. I should go home and make sure she's alright.
I kind of want to do that one. I don't know that I'm that, like... I don't know, what do you think? Should we just...
I kind of want to say that I'm so tired, but...
Okay. My dad's stamina is waning, but I'm game for more. Oh, God. Robert and I slide the door open and peek inside. It's completely dark except for some flickering light. We slowly creep forward, cautious not to be heard or seen.
So this guy literally just takes people out and, like, does, like, kind of petty crimes? Not petty crimes, but, like, he's just a weird guy.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to the movies.
Oh, God. Is this a dirty film? Don't shush me so loud.
Shh.
We come to the end of the hallway and find ourselves standing in front of a movie screen. Oh, this suddenly makes sense. Did we really just sneak into a movie theater like a couple of teenagers?
No talking during the movie.
Look in the audience and are surprised to find that it's almost completely empty, save for a row of teenagers in the front. They look annoyed when they notice us. Robert starts making his way to the very back of the theater, and I follow him. We settle in with our wines and try to make sense of this movie. It's a romantic comedy, I think. A young man is frantically trying to get through New York to find the woman he's finally realizing he
Well, that
loves.
sounds like a romantic comedy for sure. Kiss already!
There's nobody to kiss yet. You want him to kiss the taxi driver?
Hell yeah.
The kids down the way notice us heckling. One of them speaks up.
Hey man, keep it down.
Oh, damn. That's Ernest Hemingway. He was good. Ernest! Hey, Ernest! I know you. It's me, your neighbor. Hi! Ernest turns back around, embarrassed. I turn back to Robert. He kissed anyone yet? Turns out, yes, he did kiss someone. He made his way out of the tiny island near New York to profess his love for a woman who, for some reason, he knew would be there. She tells him that they hit the jackpot. He said they had, but I think there was some subtext I'm missing here.
Boo! Love is dead. Shut up! It's beautiful.
No, you shut up. Ernest grumbles. The cars start to roll. I stand up. Robert immediately pulls me back down.
Hundreds of people worked very hard to make this film happen, and you're going to sit here and appreciate them.
Oh, God. Okay.
Look at that. Elizabeth Shelton. She worked really hard. I bet she did lots of good wardrobe design. Thank you, Elizabeth Shelton, for this beautiful film-going experience. And Peter Anders Catering fed a bunch of people so they could have energy to do their jobs. What a guy.
Let the credits roll while probably individually thanks every member of the crew. Once it's finally over and he makes sure no animals were harmed in the making of this film, we leave the movie theater.
Such a weird guy. Oh, it's hilarious.
We stumble into the theater parking lot, polishing out the rest of our wine.
Hey, assholes.
Out of nowhere, a rock flies through the air and hits me on the knee. My knee, what the hell? Ernest and his friends are in the alleyway blocking our exit.
Oh, what do you guys want?
Why are you going to throw a rock at my knee? This is my good knee. My orthopedist is going to be pissed. Ernest tops another rock up and down in his hands. What's wrong with this kid?
You ruined my theater-going experience. Now you have to pay.
Oh, well. I don't need cash on me right now, and, like, movies got really expensive. Ernest hucks another rock at my knee. I'm able to jump out of the way, but I didn't properly stretch before physical activity, and I'm probably going to feel super sore in the morning.
We ruined it for you? That movie was actually pretty crappy in the first place. Hey, you take that back. That was a beautiful love story with really genuine acting. You call that good acting? What classic as mainstream slop have you been served your entire life? What? Have you ever even seen any Michael Powell, A Matter of Life and Death, 1946? Easily the toughest 5 minutes of love you'll ever witness. Listen, man. No, you listen. That popcorn-ass dribble the mass media is shoving down your throat will only make you dumber and sadder. You, of all people, should strive for a higher standard in the art you consume. Your name is Ernest Hemingway, for Christ's sakes. Oh, now you've done it. Somebody in the background, I guess.
Ernest rushes Robert, screaming like a banshee.
Ah! Ah!
I dive between Ernest and Robert trying to stop the kid. He lunges forward, kicking me as hard as he can in the knee.
So many knees.
Fuck, my knee! Robert gets in between Ernest and myself.
Oh god, he has 4 knives.
It's
He's
as
gonna
if
attack
he's
him
seeing
later.
red. Fuck, my fucking knee hurts.
Alright, buddy. Talk like a punk, get hit like a punk. Oh, jeez.
Oh, God.
Boxer's name. Queensberry rules. 3-minute rounds with 1 minute rest in between. No low blows, fish hooks, J grabs, or high blows. What? And don't even think about pulling an illegal turnstile. That's an automatic deduction of 3 points. You have to designate a second if you're unable to fulfill your role as main duelist. One of your friends over there looks like he has enough youthful vivacity to handle it. Hey man, I don't want to get dragged into this. That movie sucked. It's too late. You two are bloodbound. If he dies, you die. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Talk to Queensberry. We're just gonna go.
Ernest and his friends warily back away. Robert calls after them.
The Queensberry Association will hear about this and consume better content.
Once the teens are safely out of earshot, Robert turns to me.
That's so stupid.
Were you about to actually fight a kid?
Are you kidding me? I would never hit a child. That would be despicable. You throw the rules at them. You throw the rules at them, though, they always bolt. Nobody wants a Queensberry sanctioned throwdown. But full disclosure, I made half that up.
Wow.
See? You don't even have to know the rules. You just make them up. Come on, let's get out of here. So stupid.
Robert and I cool down a bit as we walk back to the neighborhood. Apparently, the sound effects are Danny. I think I told
Oh, really?
you that, but yeah, for him.
I'm so sorry. I get really into the art of filmmaking when I drink.
It's okay. I think it's cool how much you like movies. To be honest, I don't know a lot about them myself.
Buddy, I got so much to show you. You ever see any Sam Fuller?
I had it.
Fuller's Cash. Thanks for the adventure.
Yeah, I guess thanks for the adventure.
Adventure is all I got, buddy.
Robert throws an arm around my shoulder and we drunkenly belt out tunes all the way back. We finally get to his doorstep. That was an interesting night.
I liked it.
A smile forms on his cheeks, a rare sight.
Let's hang again soon, yeah?
Yeah. I linger there for a second, swaying drunkenly in the night breeze. Robert claps me on the shoulder.
Night, bud. Surprised he didn't invite you inside.
Yeah. Robert heads back inside and I stumble my way back home. Yeah, I already established that I'm not that kind of man, so...
What we got? Oh, we got an A. It's pretty good.
Welcome. You
All right.
dads.
I'm never going out with him again.
No?
No.
Come on.
Mm-mm.
It's not that bad. Just
No.
as long as hopefully Mary doesn't show up again.
I don't like him. Joseph. The only one we haven't gone out with yet.
All right, last one we haven't gone out with yet. See what we got here. I feel like Joseph's gonna be kind of weird, but I mean, Damien was weird.
His family's a little weird, but Joseph seems cool. I should take him up on his offer to hang out. Wait, how do I hang out with a priest? Do I go to church? Should I be Jesus-y? Imagine Joseph's family staring at me as I fumble through some sort of prayer attempt. Maybe not too Jesus-y? A light smattering of Jesus.
Light smattering.
Will he want me to pray? Is he gonna pray at me? Do I have to pray at him?
Talking to Joseph, huh?
Ah! Man, how many times have I told you not to sneak up on me like that?
I selectively ignore it every time you do, Pops.
Amanda looks over my shoulder at the screen.
Joseph can't read your mind, you know. If you want to talk, just message him.
But I've never been friends with a priest before. What do I talk about? My favorite Bible passages? Ice cream socials? Khakis?
First
He's
of all,
a youth
yeah.
minister, isn't he?
First of
Yeah.
all, he's a youth minister with a tattoo, not a priest.
There's a difference?
You're overthinking it, Dad. Listen, just put it like this. Hello, neighbor. Thanks again for the invite to the barbecue. I'd love to hang out soon if you're not too busy.
Isn't that a little too business casual?
Fine, fine. Give me the keyboard. I got this.
Amanda focuses on the keys.
Hi, Joseph. It was great meeting you and your family. I'm still new around here, so if you'd like, I'd love to hang out and get to know you. See ya.
The smiley is a nice touch. Almost immediately I receive a response.
What'd he say? Hi, Coach. If you're not doing anything in a bit, the kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale today. Love to have you over. It'll be a blast, so let me know. Joseph.
Huh, that wasn't so bad. He used a lot of exclamation points.
I'm more concerned about him signing his name with a tilde.
I'm willing to let it slide this time. I respond back. Sounds like fun, Coach.
Great,
Well, guess
come
I'm
on.
doing this.
Great, come on by the house as soon as you're ready. We'll be here. Save a brownie for me?
Promise you won't sneak me up on me anymore. Amanda stares at me unblinking.
I don't make promises I can't keep. Real to a fault, Pops. And Dad, please don't be weird about the religion thing.
Me weird? Never. I make the short walk over to Joseph's place. Don't be weird, Coach. What if they hang up a bunch of crosses or collect those little porcelain babies? But my grandma collected those. Ugh. The
Yeah.
precious moments.
Yes.
She had like a case of them. They were creepy as fuck. What if they're all praying? Do they pray before dinner? During dinner? Over the porcelain babies? The door begins to creak open, a shadowy figure obscured on the other side. Well, this guy has the creepy twins, right?
Who's there?
Coach? The door
Oh,
opens to the rest of the way. It's Joseph's eldest. What's his name?
Hey.
Hey, oh God, what was his name? Is it Christian?
Oh, shit.
He has, the way, I think he had.
I think it's Chris.
Chris, yeah, there's.
And Chris is
and
his oldest.
Chris was like the youngest, yeah. Hi again, I'm Coach. Oh, it is Chris, yeah.
I know what your name is.
Oh yeah, we met at the barbecue. How's the Please don't say it.
Jesus! Chris blinked slowly. Maybe he didn't hear that. You're weird.
Is your dad? Before I finish, Chris walks into an adjacent room, leaving me in front of the open doorway. Home? This is a great first impression. For a moment, I wonder if I should just go in, further subjecting Joseph's family to my winning attitude and artful charisma. Mercifully, Joseph, he peeks his head around the corner.
That sounds wrong. Coach, you made it!
Joseph approaches with his arms wide.
So glad you can come by. Are you ready to bake?
I am not. I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
That's the kind of semi-confidence I like to see in a baking assistant. Come on in.
Hey.
Joseph leads me into a bright, spacious home, full of nautical knickknacks. This isn't what I imagined at all. It's actually pretty charming.
Hey.
I believe you met Chris, who left you outside. Chris. Are you going to apologize? Oh, right. Sorry.
I try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. He must be really shy.
Or he just hates you. It's alright. Next time, just be a little more inviting to our guests, okay? Sure.
Chris seems to relish a chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes into his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically.
Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself.
I mean, we didn't start off on the best foot in the world, plus being the eldest in a big family can't be easy.
We try to cut him a little slack where we can. And here are the twins, Christian and Christy. Say hello to Coach. Hello, Father. Hello,
Coach.
Father. Hello, Coach.
Coach.
Kids, come on, dial it back on the creepy twins shtick.
Creepy twin shtick?
I feel like we should egg them on.
Sure. Hang on. Can you two say, "Come play with us, Danny"?
Oh, no.
The twins stare up in unblinking unison. Come
play with us, Danny." Joseph covers his mouth and looks away, but he's clearly holding back a big laugh.
This is it. This is my Dad World Series. Okay, now say, "Please help us, Mothra."
Please help us, Mothra.
Oh.
No, I can't take it.
Joseph is trying his best not to break in front of his kids. The twins seem to be catching on and look eager to bust their dad. But can we keep
Look
it
at them,
up?
their creepy smiles. Creepy or obscure?
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with obscure.
Okay. Now say, "He who walks behind the rose." The twins tilt their heads in confusion. Uh-oh.
He walks
He who
behind
Oh.
some rows.
Rudy is silent beside Joseph, absolutely losing his mind. That last flub really sealed it.
Children of the Corn? Really?
Is that not mainstream? I am off my game something fierce today. Great job, guys. Oh, that's you. Oh, sorry. That's
It's you, yeah. We're scary.
I was very scared. Joseph can't take anymore. Despite his quiet protestations, he's laughing pretty hard into his hand. The kids giggle with him. The twins, obviously pleased with a new arsenal of spooky weapons, leave the room to terrorize the rest of the community. My work here is done.
Whoa.
I'm gonna be hearing those lines for weeks.
Next time we hang out, I'll try to teach them some lines from The Thing.
Oh.
Alright, so it looks like we've got a troublemaker on our hands. You think you can out trouble a career pro?
I don't know about the...
Oh, cracker.
I'm suddenly interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. What now?
That doesn't sound good. Christy?
No one responds. Joseph furrows his brow and motions for me to stay where I am.
Hold on. Wait here a minute.
Joseph rushes in the kitchen. I remember this with Amanda. Half of fatherhood is trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to kill themselves, and he's got 4. Talk about worry. I take a seat on his surprisingly pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs.
Bookshelf?
Sure. It's a pretty sturdy wooden bookshelf. It looks handmade. Did Joseph build this? There's a big stack of what looks like travel magazines. Hyenas of the Serengeti, the underwater mysteries of the Antarctic, and on and on. Seems like Joseph really loves a good adventure. Unless this is a Mary thing, who knows. Next to them are a couple of different Bibles. Looks like he's covered all the Bible bases. King James, New American Standard, the Bible for teens.
With a Z.
He is a cool youth minister after all.
Finally figuring out that he's a youth minister, not a priest.
On a higher shelf, there are a bunch of old romance novels, judging by the wine stains. These must be Mary's. The newest one looks like Hot Body Johnson's Sex Detective.
Oh my god.
The 8th installment in... Wait, this is a series?
Coffee table.
Yeah. There's a couple cool knickknacks on the coffee table in front of me. Hey, a cross. Hey, another cross. This one looks a little different. And a third cross. Unified design aesthetic, smart choices. There's also a brass thing here. It looks like something a sailor would use to navigate with. I think they're called sextants. Hey, sex. Or not sex.
Hi! I can't see the name.
Sorry. Butterbeans27. Hello.
How's it going? Playing Dream Daddy. Examine the floor.
Well, you have this many kids and things are bound to end up on the floor, no matter how hard you try to keep it clean. I spot a terrifying cloth doll that appears to have had both arms ripped off several times. It's been stitched back together a lot. The tag says C&C, of course. I set that down and spot a houseplant. Hey, little guy. Keep being you, tiny houseplant.
I don't know if you've seen Dream Daddy before at all. This game is pretty hilarious just from the scenarios. Let us know if you've seen it. Hopefully you'll enjoy it. We're going to keep going. Go ahead, go.
I spot last thing on the floor next to the houseplant. It's a silver necklace.
Oh, we're also letting you guys submit any dad jokes you want to make. If you have a favorite dad joke.
Oh, you do know it. Okay.
Cool. Do you have any dad jokes that you really love? Please let us know because we would love to hear more. Because there's a lot of great puns in this game.
Wow, this looks expensive for something casually tossed on the floor. If there's a story here, it's none of my business. It's been a while. I guess I should go in the kitchen and see what's up. I walk into the kitchen to find Joseph holding Christine in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. I raise an eyebrow at Joseph.
The twins are a lot more manageable when they're separated.
Where's Christian?
Oh.
He ran off.
Christy dips a spoon in the brownie batter and gives it a taste. Dad, it's too sweet.
You're too sweet.
No, I'm not.
You're so sweet we might have to water you down with spiders.
He said, can I recommend a game? It's $19.99.
Sure, let us know what game you recommend.
No, not spiders. Joseph begins tickling Christine with his free hand. Between the laughing and squirming, I don't know how he's got a hold of her, but that girl is locked in place. The man is a professional child wrangler.
I mean, he has 4 kids, so...
Oh, Spore?
Oh, I think I've heard of that one before. We haven't... We might have to check that out at some point.
Yeah. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes. Save me from the spiders.
Spoon duel Spider King or renegade option. I don't know what renegade option means.
I don't know.
Ooh. This is a tough one. I kind of want to go renegade option, but I don't know what it means.
I'll just try it.
I'm going to do it. I don't care.
Sorry, Christine. I've been working with the spiders the whole time. No! They brought my allegiance with the promise of flies. All hail the spiders. Joseph grins and continues his tickle torture. No one escapes the wrath of the spiders. After a few seconds, he relents and puts Christine down. She immediately retreats behind his leg, where she watches me quietly.
Oh.
Christy, don't you want to bake with Coach?
Christy vigorously shakes her head. It must be my alliance with House to the House Tickler spiders.
Are you sure you'll get first dibs on the biggest piece of brownie?
Christy hesitates, then shakes her head no again. Sparkle Pony. Ouch. Joseph covers up his disappointment quick, but that looked like it hurt.
You don't want to bake with Dad now? You want to play with Sparkle Pony?
Yes.
Okay, go.
Before Joseph can finish the sentence, Christy is out the door and down the hall.
I'm trying to remember what Spore. I feel like we've heard of the game Spore before, and we just haven't. I mean, I've seen it
Probably have, yeah.
ahead.
Joseph sighs deeply as he stares into the chocolate batter. He tastes it again, face twisting.
And that is still way too sweet.
So, what made that crash?
Yeah.
Egg beaters on a linoleum floor. It's my new techno oh, bleh, I can't read. It's my new techno single. Still haven't thought of a B-side.
Now we're both looking into the batter. It's got a sickly sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout, and I have a feeling Christy had something to do with it.
Aye.
We need a fresh start.
Oh, yeah, like I said, I'm not really a baker, but
Hey.
Don't even sweat it. The bag came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished along with my daughter. So we'll probably be fine.
probably.
Hey.
Yeah, probably. Certainly looks confident.
All right, Coach. You've baked a cake from a box before once. How hard could this be?
Oh.
Now grab a spoon and get ready to rock.
You just said,
Mario Batali, save me.
Joseph and I set to work, cracking the eggs and mixing the things, and then pouring the things according to how we assumed the back of the box would tell us to. Things go according to plan, and soon enough we have a solid batch of brownies.
Oh.
Phew. Wait. Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose.
Uh-oh. Wow, Coach, way to use those dad skills. I bet you baked a few box mixes in your time.
His nose. Joseph?
All you have to do is bring these to the bake sale and voila, duty done. Now help me find Christy. Keep your eye out for a pony that sparkles.
Joseph, hold still.
What?
Thumb in position, and got it.
Hey.
Joseph's eyes go white as I gently wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he blushing?
Thanks.
No problem. In less than a second, I've licked the batter off my finger. It's really good batter.
We
We should find Christy.
made it awkward. Made it awkward. Yes, we should do that, Coach.
Joseph quickly composes himself.
Oh.
Alright, she can't be far. You take the Delta position, I'll watch your 6.
Do you even know what that means?
Wink.
Alpha Tango, Sparkle, Roger.
Joseph starts making his way down the hall and calls back to me.
Take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier today while I get Christy. We'll meet you out by the car.
Hey.
Joseph, Christy, and I arrive at the church parking lot to find fold-out tables and pop-up tents already set up. Looks like the bake sale is already in full swing.
How long can you really wear a sweater like that with only tying it the one time? Like, it's got to only last like an hour
I
and a
don't
half,
know.
maybe, right?
Probably.
Wow, this place is packed.
Whew. Is this packed? There are a few people milling around. Must be a value pack.
Such a dad thing. If you can count a city's population on your fingers and toes, this counts as packed.
Point. Christy rockets out of the car and into the lot. Is she running on jet fuel? I want to sell brownies.
Okay, let's get set up.
I want to see Mom.
Hey.
She's down by the other row of tables helping out with another group. Want to go over there and tell her I said hi?
Mom! Chrissy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned.
Does she always? Oh,
Does she
sorry.
always run that fast?
Yeah, and I can only catch her half the time. These knees aren't what they used to be.
Remember when Amanda was her age? I couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds.
Yep, great age to deal with.
Yeah.
While Chrissy's gone, Joseph and I arrange all the baked goods on the table and settle in. So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods?
Oh.
Look, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. The man upstairs has strong feelings about snitches.
Does he actually?
He eats a brownie.
It looks like some of the other stalls are selling drinks like handmade crafts and other sweets. Whoa, someone brought a soft serve ice cream machine. I gesture to it. How are we supposed to compete with that?
Please, this isn't my first time to the rodeo. The bake sale rodeo. There's actually no rodeo here. It's just the bake sale. I think you and I put together can make one pretty convincing argument for these brownies, don't you?
Oh yeah. We high five.
If you bake it, they will come.
Oh.
It's not long before we have our first customers.
Oh, we hadn't seen his daughter yet.
Yeah,
Hey, dude. I'm doing like all the guy voices.
sorry. Hiya! Matt, Carmencita, great to see you guys out here.
Happy to support a good cause. Plus, you know, as the owner and proprietor of the Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specializes in baked goods, I have to scope out the competition. Man, I'm not good at reading right now. I don't know why.
It's okay. Joseph leans close to me.
Oh.
This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes. So, what recipe did you use for these brownies?
Don't say use the box recipe. Don't say use the box recipe. Use the box recipe. It's just how Nana used to make it.
You want to do that one?
Sure. Let me tell you a story, Matt. The way they made brownies in the old country, yeah? That was all thanks to Grandma Ferratu. Travelers from far and wide would make the pilgrimage to her sleepy little town, simply to be amazed by her masterful use of chocolate. All that knowledge, all that experience, it was passed on to me.
Sure.
Joseph leans over to me again.
Lying is literally one of the 10 things we try not to do. Alright, we'll take 2.
Actually, we'll take 3. I ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away.
So you don't want me to lie? Come on, Joseph. Lighten up a little bit. Taking this too serious. See, not so hard. Yeah, because we lied.
Yeah.
Lying is not hard at all.
Yeah, I'm hot off the good feelings from the last sale. Who's next? We sold brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognize, but who clearly know Joseph. Eventually another family pops up.
Coach.
It's Brian. Close enough.
Can we interest you two in any of our fine sweets and treats? You sure can. I bet I could eat 10 brownies.
Must resist urge to be competitive.
I bet I could eat 11 brownies.
Let the man buy his brownie.
You gonna do that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright.
So we'll put you down for 10?
Better make it just 2. One for me and one for Daisy. I'm not sure where the dog is. They didn't bring him out. For some reason, that's not updating. It's updating on my phone, though.
Weird. Here, I'll refresh it.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't bring the dog. You would think you would bring the dog to the bake sale. It's an outdoor bake sale. Shit's fine.
Yeah.
You know? Coming right up. You excited for youth group movie night? I need to see the pupper. I would like to see him too.
I
He's
love
so
the
cute.
puppy. He's so cute.
You excited for youth group movie night, Daisy?
Sorry, it wasn't updating. I didn't mean to ignore you. Sorry.
Daisy?
Sorry. Yeah, what's the movie?
It's a surprise.
Joseph leans over to me.
Oh,
It's the Fast and the Furious.
Really?
yeah.
If you think about it, there's some heavy religious undertones.
Joseph hands a baggie to Daisy.
I made sure to give you guys the edges. Clearly the superior part of the brownie topography. Thanks,
Indeed.
Joseph.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's probably what we missed a lot of your messages. Sorry, man. It wasn't the laptop wasn't updating, but luckily I had the chat up on my phone, so I saw
Sorry.
some stuff. 2 customers walk off with their purchases. Joseph and I survey our stock.
Yeah.
These are selling pretty hot. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a new paint job on the church pews in no time.
Wait, what happened to the pews?
Ernest spray painted his rapper alias onto them. Young Steinbeck.
I would have gone for young man in the sea, but I can respect that.
Speaking in
Ministerial.
ministerial terms, Ernest is quote unquote hard to reach. In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd.
Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work.
Nice.
It is, but it's worth it. Although, sometimes I wish. Never mind.
What?
It's kind of silly, but
Oh.
do you ever wish you could just drop everything and go lounge around on a beach somewhere in the tropics, drink fruity blended beverages, fall asleep on a hammock, you know, basically live out a Jimmy Buffett song? Yeah, it's pretty late for you, probably 2:35. It's pretty late for us too, but we were dying to play this game again since last night.
Joseph, this is my dream. I think about this every single day of my life. I know you would say you like Jimmy
Yeah.
Buffett. My dream is to live in Margaritaville.
One day, my friend, one day we'll be on island time.
We make a couple more sales with some more church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Off in the distance, I spot my old buddy Craig.
Oh, Craig!
Craig!
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna be a hard sell. Craig's a fitness man. I think he comes to these bake sales to test himself, to see if he has the resolve to refuse processed sugar. Are you sure you're ready for this?
We go way back. I got this. There's all his kitties. Craig jogs up to the table with Briar and Hazel in tow. They're each finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely we're going to sell them on brownies, too.
Oh,
Probably won't be able to sell to the baby. She's impossible to read.
look at her eyes.
She's
I feel like
so
you can read.
cute.
You slept till 7 a.m.
It all comes down to Craig.
Oh.
Hey, bros. Hi, Uncle Joseph.
Hi, Amanda's dad.
I don't know which one we were trying to be.
I don't know.
Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies? Oh, 7 p.m. Okay, that makes sense. That makes much more sense. I don't know.
What was the question, or what was the thing?
Trying to ask him, see if he'll grab a brownie.
Oh.
Tempt him? Try to remember that one time?
I don't know.
Ooh, nostalgia kind of works.
Yeah,
Maybe?
yeah. Hey, Craig. We were freshmen. You remember how our next door neighbors pranked us by switching out our laundry detergent with dish soap, and how the washing machine exploded with suds? And then we decided to get back at them by baking brownies for them by sprinkling high-intensity hot sauce in the mix, and then we watched them cry after eating it.
I did almost pick diet without dye, but
Hey.
I would feel bad, but we had to clean up the laundry room ourselves.
Anyway, these brownies are like that, but without the hot sauce. Maybe you should get one more, for old time's sake.
Oh.
Craig thinks for a second. Well, the girls just won a game.
Oh.
You know what? We'll take one for each of us. See, I told you. You just have to appeal to his nostalgia. Even River?
Oh.
I'll eat hers. Oh, look at
all
those
those
eggplants. You got yourself a deal.
That means dick. The day winds down. We're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christine eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's folding chair.
Box mix, huh?
Mary saunters
Oh,
up to us.
Mary.
She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else but here.
Oh, Mary. Oh, hi, honey. Yep, they're selling like hotcakes, which is actually they're just brownies.
Cute.
And boring and safe.
Hey, Mary. Mary's eyes dart over to me.
What's the rookie doing here? I was just hoping to introduce Coach to the rest of the community. Uh-huh. You get a load of this freak show?
What?
Weird folk is all. Holier than thou types. Don't you think, Coach? Mary. Let the kid answer the question.
I'm not a kid.
Shove a brownie in your mouth so you can't talk.
They seem nice. They all seem like they're really excited to help the church. That's pretty cool, I guess.
Mary is so smarmy. Freaking.
Like, she wears a cross around her neck and she's married to a youth minister. Like, why is she like, oh, these church people? It's like, what the fuck, Mary?
Can we talk about this later? Oh, am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend? Joseph doesn't respond. Crack is a hell of a truck. Can we please talk about this later? Sure thing, honey bear.
Mary turns her attention to me.
Hand over the cash. Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of the funds here.
I hand over the cash we've made. It feels like a hefty wad, if I may say so
That's
myself.
what she said.
Oh, snap.
Thanks. Now give me your wallet.
What?
Hey.
Give me your wallet. You think this church is gonna fix itself?
Oh.
Mary. I'm kidding. Sorry. I'll work on the whole pretending to be happy thing.
Mary leans in and whispers to me.
He's really good at it. That's horrible.
Wow, Mary's a fucking cunt. Mary walks off without saying goodbye. Yeesh.
Really sorry about that. What's her deal? Should we just say brownies fix everything? If I was ever a drug dealer, they would ask for cocaine. I would say we don't have Coke. It's Pepsi. Okay. That's great.
That's
yeah.
really good.
And no, Pepsi is never okay.
Never.
Never.
I would say, maybe say, are you okay? She really likes pushing your buttons, huh?
Oh.
No marriage is perfect. You ready to head out?
Joseph and I load the folding tables
I would
back
die
into the car.
fast.
Christine nods off the moment Joseph straps her into the car seat.
Ah.
I drop Joseph off in front of his house. A small yawn sneaks out of me.
That doesn't look like his house.
Ooh.
Looks like I tuckered you out, huh?
No, I did really yawn.
Yeah, then you did really young.
I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all the sugar.
I won't keep you up then. Thanks for helping out today.
Happy to do it. Also happy to eat brownies.
Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting and a bit less free labor. And I'm very sorry about the whole Mary thing. Thing with Mary. You shouldn't have had to see that.
It's fine, really.
I know, but first hangout domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me.
Oh.
Let me make it up to you next time. It won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun. I promise.
I smile. I'd like that.
Yeah.
Oh, and one last thing.
Joseph tosses a cling-wrapped brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it.
Oh.
It's the last one. You earned it.
Joseph, please don't leave me alone with this brownie.
Nope, too late. I'm already walking away.
But...
Bye.
Damn you, Joseph! Joseph walks up to his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like it's just you and me, brownie.
Eat the brownie now or save the brownie for later.
Save the brownie for later. I pocket the brownie. This might come in handy down the road.
I feel like I know where this is going, Butterbean. Oh, maybe not. 3 sides on a triangle. Oh, I'm ready. Waiting for the rest of this equation. Hey, father unit.
Hi, child that I required by law to care for.
How's
homework?
It's really fun and educational.
Really?
How long have you known me for? Illuminati confirmed. That's very funny. How long have you known me
Do
for?
you watch Game Theory by chance? Because they say that a lot in Game Theory.
Yeah.
Which I just bought the Game Theory t-shirt and I need to start wearing it because I love Game Theory. I like Film Theory too, but Game Theory. Well, mainly Matt Pat. I watch GT Live a lot.
Oh yeah, he watches it too.
Nice! Rock on. Matt Pat's the best. Anyway. Right?
How was the bake sale?
Good. I think I really could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman.
Glad to hear it. So,
So what?
were there any extra brownies, or did you maybe sneak one, or...
I think for a moment realized that I still have the brownie that Joseph gave me. This would probably do better in someone else's stomach than mine. Heads up!
Wait,
I hurl the brownie towards Amanda. It hits the wall behind her and falls on the ground.
nice throw.
She scoops it up and smiles at me.
Oh, you know what? I do remember that game. You start as a cell and you eventually go to space as in Spore.
yeah. That was a really... my brother played it, I think, a couple times.
Thanks, Pops. Hey, if you're not going to go to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County?
I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark.
He did.
Sit down next to her and cozy up with a blanket. Awesome.
Yeah, definitely. If we get it, we'll do it. Well, I'll take a look and see what it looks like again, because I do remember that game. And we got to have an A on this, right? Oh, S. Satisfactory. That's what your brother said it meant. Satisfactory date. All right. So we've done 2 dates so far tonight. I think we only have time for one more. So who do you do want to do the 3rd date with Matt, or?
You want to do Damien again?
Kind of.
Because I know you like Damien.
I just like his weird style.
Okay, we'll do Damien again.
Alright, we're gonna do Damien again one more time. Can you post a trailer? Oh, can I post a trailer? I mean, I could try to. I mean, I could watch it later. Alright, we're gonna do 2nd date with...
Brian's dog, I want to hug it, I know.
I know, that dog is so damn cute. I just love that you get to make all these My Chemical Romance jokes with Damien, and he doesn't understand them. I don't know if you can, actually, because I can't remember if we have URLs disabled or not. I had a lot of fun. Okay, good.
Okay. I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien the other day. I wonder what he's up to. I open up Dad Book and start writing him a message when Amanda walks in the door.
Dad, you got a letter.
Oh, is it from Grandma?
No, it's from Damien.
Whoa, can I see it? Amanda hands me a piece of old parchment.
I love that he's so weird.
What?
I just love that he's so weird.
Amanda hands me a piece of old parchment folded into an envelope and sealed with purple wax. Damn, that dude goes all out. I pry off the seal and unfold the letter. In the most beautiful calligraphy, the letter reads,
Oh my
Dearest
god.
Coach,
Dearest Coach.
I hope you'll find my continued correspondence endearing. Rather than trying...
I'm gonna let you read this. I'm gonna get some water.
Rather than trying... Is that the end of the sentence? I hope you'll find my continued correspondence endearing rather than trying. Oh, okay. One can only hope...
remember the old-timey phrases.
Yeah. Trying as in, like, tedious.
Yes.
Gotcha. One can only hope that my use of the slower, more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoyed our time together. I write this hastily under the warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak towards something unwelcome. For now, I hope that you might forgive my boldness. I will simply say that your company has greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon may have been derailed by forces unseen, your companionship helped a great deal. Not only in the discipline of my child, but in the morale of my spirit. And for that, I thank you. That said, Coach, if you'll allow me, it would mean the world to me if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema followed by a moonlit stroll would be more to your taste. I eagerly await your response. With great respect, D. Blood March.
Oh my god. I fucking love this guy.
Oh, Damien.
He's so proper. I think he sent us a message. If you want to click on that little whisper thing. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Let's see here.
It's not working.
Oh, wait. No, we'll do it later. I'll take a look at it later.
Alright.
And then I both look up from the letter. Wow. He's good.
He's good.
No, sorry. So you gonna catch a movie with him?
Yeah, I better message him on Dadbook and let him know. Alanda slaps my laptop shut.
You have to write him back a real letter.
But my handwriting looks like two toddlers fighting over a crayon.
Dad, you have to. He wrote you a letter. That's so cool.
Will you help me? I need to class this up.
Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find tickets to a show that you two will like, then enclose them in the letter.
Oh, that's classy. Man, I hop on to my laptop and peruse showtimes. He doesn't seem to like romantic comedy kind of. He doesn't seem like a romantic comedy kind of guy.
Oh, here's one.
Vampire Crusade 2?
Evil never dies.
I don't know. That sounds kind of stupid.
Actually, it's a critically acclaimed exploration into the ennui of
Ennui.
existence. Ennui? Is that how you say that word?
I think it is.
Oh my god, that's awful. Ennui of existence. It really turns the vampire trope on its head.
Really?
Handwriting of a high retarded frog. My handwriting is really, really bad.
Mine is
like,
also
it is
not great.
so bad.
For a girl, I really don't have great handwriting. I'm gonna just put that out there. It's not awful, but it's not great either.
Yeah. Nah, there's just lots of blood and vampire titties.
Vampire titties. Well, let's roll the dice.
There's just...
I purchase the tickets and print them out, then sit down at the table with Amanda to try drafting a nice letter. I start writing. Damien. Good morrow to you on this fine eve.
Oh, which one? Do you hope this letter finds you in good health or good morrow? It's
I personally like good morrow to you
Let's
on
do
this
that.
fine eve.
not sure if that checks out, but it looks fine to me. What's next? You remember when your son tried to cask of Amontillado, that kid?
I must confess that my
You gotta be that one,
control
right?
of the written word, yes.
Sexually identify as an attack helicopter. Geez, Dad, have some faith in yourself. Okay, we're trucking along. Let him know how you're feeling.
You find me in good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. I did very much enjoy the adventure we found ourselves on.
That earnest shit was pretty messed up.
You find me in good spirits,
that one?
yeah.
Nice. Ask him to hang out already.
True art takes time, Amanda.
Found myself enamored of this situation at hand. Like Bro's landscape of the fall of Icarus to find myself lost in your details. Let me get that.
Oh my god.
That is
the
ridiculous.
The first one.
Bring it home, Pops.
Let me take you out. I would very much enjoy your company. accompanying me to the cinema. It would be my great pleasure to escort you. Yeah, it would be my great pleasure to escort
That
you.
one.
Smooth. Yeah.
Smooth. Calling it the cinema is a classy move.
Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2 Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you'll find both titillating and enjoyable. Namaste!
Hard daps.
Best wishes, or we'll carry on?
I like namaste, but it might seem a little...
Just best wishes. And then
What's
I
that?
sign my name, my full name, fancier that way. Coach Ferratu.
Oh.
Is this okay? Amanda reads over my sloppy handwriting.
Oh, God.
Good morrow to you on this fine eve. I must confess of my amateur control of the written word, as well as even more amateur penmanship. Your letter found me in good spirits, for I felt very much the same after our last encounter. While strange turn of events, I found myself enamored of the situation at hand. It would be my great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2 Evil Never Dies, which I am sure you'll find both titillating and enjoyable. Best wishes, Coach Ferratu. Perfect.
You spelled his name wrong.
What?
Nah, just trying to keep you on your toes. Now all you have to do is seal it and put it in his mailbox.
Can I steal it with tape?
It's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back.
Amanda leaves the room and turns with a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood.
You gotta have a wax seal.
She lights the candle, which starts to burn down and form a pool of melted wax. What's that other thing?
Ah.
Amanda pours some of the wax onto the folded letter and expertly presses a small piece of wood onto it. She lets it dry for a second and pulls the wood away, revealing
Here it is. Your sigil.
a little kitten with a bow on its head. Awesome.
Scrapbooking stuff always comes in clutch.
It's a little stamp, probably. Well, I guess all there is to do now is deliver it to his doorstep. Huh.
Oh, I thought we were getting a carrier pigeon to do it. I already called my guy. I have a pigeon guy. Marcus has the good pigeons. Don't get your pigeons from Anthony. There's no good.
I don't want to know if any of this is true. I head outside and walk to Damien's house. I slip the letter into the slot in his door and go back home.
Mission accomplished.
Now we play the waiting game. The night finally rolls around where I'm supposed to meet with Damien. The next day, he had left another beautifully crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreeing to the evening. Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit, and I show up at excuse me, to the theater a little bit early. It's a chilly night, and the theater is kind of crowded, but it's still nice.
I am 7 types of high. That's probably the best way to enjoy this game, too.
Nice. I would like, I could get one type of high right now, but I probably shouldn't do that on live TV.
Yeah. How do
I'll
you...
wait for later.
How do you do?
I jump at the sound of his voice and turn around to see Damien right behind me. What was that?
I don't know.
We just heard something
That's
outside.
Damien coming into our
Oh
house.
shit. You almost gave me a heart attack. How long have you been... how long were you there for?
It would have been the right answer, the right thing. I don't know. I just walked up. My apologies for frightening you.
Is that thunder? Is it gonna rain soon?
I didn't hear anything.
What?
What? Regardless, the hour grows close. Shall we take our seats in the cinema? I must thank you again for purchasing tickets. Please, allow me to repay the deed in Sour Patch Kids or perhaps Milk Duds.
Let's do it. We get in line to buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear a familiar voice behind us. Oh,
Ugh,
my dad's
here.
Oh, God.
So now if you peek behind us, the gaggle of other goth kids.
Oh.
Lucian, how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theater.
Arousing.
I'm glad to see you spending quality time with your friends.
Whatever, Dad.
And what movie will you be attending tonight?
My friends are making me see some kids movie about talking animals. I don't really care about it.
Well, I do hope you enjoy your evening. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies.
You watching that? Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it.
Huh.
Huh, good luck with that, Dad. Lucian rejoins his friends, and I look over to Damien. Good luck with what?
It's nothing. My son loves to tease.
We wait in line for a little longer, and Damien buys us snacks.
How nice of
He
him.
seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong.
It's too bright in this theater. We're watching another movie.
Oh my goodness. So many movies. I think it's the same theater.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is.
Damien and I take our seats and settle in for previews. Glancing at him, I can see that he's sweating profusely and gripping his armrest.
Uh-oh.
I guess, is everything okay or yeah.
Everything is perfectly fine.
Huh.
I'm so, excited for this film. I'm a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scarier the art, the better.
Do you have a favorite horror movie?
Of course I have a favorite horror movie. Mine is, Halloween Town. Terrifying. He's scared of scary movies.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. That's odd. I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. I would have expected him to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film that I've never heard of. Damien's not considering white. It looks like he's about to rip on the armrest. Oh no, he's like me. Wait a second. Damien, are you afraid of horror movies?
What?
You must be joking. I love horror movies.
The lights dim for the film. Damien screams.
I apologize. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all.
Settle in as the film starts. I offer Damien some licorice, and he takes one. I take note of how much his hands are shaking.
The Night of the Empty Fridge 2, scariest movie in the world. That is, yeah. Frightening.
That's pretty frightening, yeah. The title flashes across the screen in bloody letters. Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. A pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes, and well-oiled abs sits up in a coffin. Awaken, my coffin! Two more vampires slide the tops of their stone coffins onto the floor.
Brother, is it time?
Yes, husband, but also mortal enemy. It is time. Maybe I should have been doing Transylvania accents.
Three look at each other, then to the camera.
Is that you?
I don't. Oh, it's all together.
For the Vampire Crusade! This rules. The trio of vampires flies into the night as foreboding organ music plays in the distance.
Coven. Yeah. Yeah.
I somehow get lost in the movie, as dumb as it sounded.
Oh, sorry.
Stop skipping!
I thought I was trying to, like, get the thing
We
to
get
read
to
out.
a tense moment of the movie where Romulus Trueblood sits at a truce meeting with the general of the human army, whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Romulus, it is good to finally meet you.
General, I agree. It's good to finally blood you.
Oh my.
Oh, gosh.
Romulus leaps out and slashes the general's throat. Blood spatters everything, including the camera.
Damien's...
Screams again, reflexively grasping my hand. Immediately blush, forgetting about any vampire or blood or vampiric blood.
Oh my.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Damien retracts his hand and places it back in his lap.
I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic, and I got to an extremely scary section.
Damien goes back to
stupid.
quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute that he won't admit that he's afraid of it. I wish he would hold my hand again.
Aww.
Maybe I could do something to try to make him feel more comfortable. I've got it. I'll do what all dads do best. Talk during the movie. Maybe,
Oh, should I tell a dad joke? Point out a plot hole?
maybe point out a plot hole. Did you notice how the guard fired 7 bullets, but his gun only holds 6 bullets?
Yes, that is absolutely unforgivable from a filmmaking standpoint.
It's almost unwatchable. It's funny how it's so much easier to point out tiny mistakes in the work of others than it is to actually go create your own thing, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
I don't know what happened.
Oh, I heard.
Something-
I heard the ding. No.
Oh, yeah. She's hosting us.
Oh, nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, look, that's a anachronism.
That's me. Hey, look, that's an anachronism. The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly with only a few whimpers from Damien.
I should have pushed harder for the dad joke, but I feel like we needed to impress him, so that's the only reason I said that.
Oh,
Butterbean's
thank
hosting
you.
us too. Thank you very much.
Oh,
Get the final scene of the movie where Romulus Bad Blood and the General's wife embrace each other in his crypt. It appears that the true Vampire Crusade was the Vampire Crusade in our hearts. Our cold, unbeating hearts.
Romulus and the General's wife begin making out hard.
Yeah.
Aye.
The film
The film
face.
fades to black. It in the end appears on the screen, but then it hard cuts to Demetrius and his rival lover Carmela, who watch the two from afar.
Oh.
Oh no! Twist ending.
Our bloodline has been pure for 1,000 years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will be only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3. Evil must die again. What the
More
hell is
thunder,
going
more
on?
ominous groans. The movie fades out again, and a bloody question mark now accompanies the end.
That's so goofy.
Damien and I walk out of the movie theater amidst throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more pale than I remember, but otherwise he survived the encounter. He even seems kind of invigorated.
Oh,
What an interesting film. While the premise admittedly struck me as pedestrian, I was intrigued by its harrowing love story and great attention to detail in regards to vampiric lore.
Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought there would be.
Come, the night is young. Let's take a stroll.
Damien is making a point of not telling me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk and the cool night air. Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theater. Lovely night, isn't it?
As lovely as the company, yes.
Dot, dot, dot. He thinks I'm lovely.
Look at his fancy cape.
Ooh. Damn, okay. Here comes the smooth response.
Go. Thanks. Cool. Okay.
None of those are smooth. I guess thanks.
Alright, we'll go. Thanks. No problem.
Crushed it. We both stand there feeling a little awkward. I sure am one smooth operator. Are you getting a little hungry? We could maybe stop off and grab something to eat.
You finest chicken, and I love chicken.
Oh.
Worry not, friend. I've a plan. I have a cunning plan.
We turn the corner and are greeted by the gates of a cemetery. What?
Should I start doing his voice as Baldric? Okay.
Oh, that would, if you want to do that, I'd have to do it. Are we going in there?
A little bit of Victorian flavor, Coach. Trust me.
Alrighty. I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us as we follow a path through the faded tombstones. Excuse me.
As we crest the small hill, we get a beautiful view of the city. Night lights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him. For being in a cemetery, this is strangely romantic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a vampire too, but like, look at those red eyes. There's red eyes like that. Picnicking in graveyards is an old Victorian tradition. An appropriate finish to an evening after a vampire movie, wouldn't you say?
With a flourish, Damien produces a blanket and a picnic basket.
Where was he hiding that? Was he just like having it on his back like a like
Sure.
a
I don't
backpack?
know. Wait, where are you hiding that?
See, I would under my cloak.
Oh, right. Damien folds the blanket and we both sit down, gazing out at the city lights. He produced a bottle of red wine and a fine selection of cheeses.
In the Victorian era, there were no public art galleries, parks, or botanical gardens to speak of. Once rural graveyards became a more popular alternative to church burials. They became the only place that people could see a beautiful plant life and fine sculptures.
That makes sense. This is pretty nice. I have a question though. How are you so okay with being in a graveyard, but you had trouble handling a scary movie?
Don't forget the pickle.
What?
I wasn't.
He sighs deeply.
Okay, yes, I was extremely scared by that movie. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head. I've never been good at those. I just feel as if because of how I look and act, people expect me to love horror films. So I must play the part. Truth be told, I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times.
Damien, I'm so sorry. If I had known, I would have suggested another movie.
Oh, jeez. Don't forget the pickle, it's a big dill. Oh, you bastard. You got me good on that one. You got me really good on that one. It's quite alright. I actually did find myself enjoying this one thanks to your help.
Oh.
Graveyards, however, I think there's something rather beautiful about about death. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realm of the living, and keeps us rather separated from it.
Oh.
To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think, gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves.
Oh.
To sit amongst generations of those who came before us, to be truly alive in the midst of so much death, brings me great comfort. Death helps me appreciate life, to savor every second.
We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in a graveyard at night, but I actually feel quite peaceful. ... Suddenly, it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance, I see a shadowy figure in the trees.
I don't like that.
What is that?
Ah.
I'm not sure.
It notices us. I'm
God.
paralyzed with fear as it begins lumbering slowly toward us. Its shape taking a more animal form, more feral. I look to Damien for help, but he's just afraid it's transfixed as I am. I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature's getting closer, moving faster.
Ah.
Woof!
Oh,
Oh,
it's a
it's
dog.
a dog.
Oh,
look at the doggy!
so cute!
Oh,
As it finally comes into the light, the friendliest, dumbest little Boston Terrier I've ever seen puts its owner
Look
toward
at his face! Look at him! I want to
a-
click on him.
He's a Boston
Click on his
Terrier.
face.
The dog trots over to Damien and
look
sniffs
at
at
the
his
doggy!
hands. So cute. Damien looks ecstatic. He ruffles the dog's fur happily.
Oh.
What a beautiful dog!
Hey! We both look up, not expecting to see. Oh!
Thanks.
Robert.
Robert, what are you doing out here on this lovely evening?
Oh.
Hunting cryptids?
What?
What?
I didn't know you had a dog.
This isn't my dog. I found her wandering the street. I put a leash on her, and now we're walking this graveyard together.
Oh,
Fucking
Jesus.
weirdo. Hunting cryptids.
Damien and I share a look.
Oh.
May I give her a treat? Sure, wouldn't give her cheese though.
Oh.
Not to worry.
Damien reaches in the depths of his cloaks and procures a small dog treat. What else is he keeping in there?
It's like his utility belt.
I know.
He just has all kinds of crazy shit in there.
The dog laps up the treat and crunches away, tail wagging furiously. Damon continues to smooth down her fur.
Thanks.
I.
My absolute pleasure.
Damien shakes the dog's paw.
Lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again.
Robert and his dog disappear into the darkness again. Damien stares after them.
All of a sudden, he pulls out a shotgun.
I didn't know you liked dogs.
Victorians love dogs, actually. Most Victorian women of high fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog such as a terrier or a Maltese. I think big dogs are nice, too.
Yeah, man, dogs are cool.
If I were you, I would punch the man and take the dog and run. Yeah,
I
I wish
know.
there was the option.
Yeah, I definitely
Rachel
wish there
does
was-
not like Robert at all.
Oh.
So,
He's a weirdo. I do believe we've had... Oh, that's you. Sorry.
I do believe we've had enough excitement for one night. What say we make our way back home?
Damien hops to his feet and extends a hand to help me. I gladly take it, as my knees aren't what they used to be. He packs up his picnic basket and leads us out of the graveyard. As we begin the walk home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It is really beautiful.
Uh-huh.
Like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me to my doorstep.
I hope he bows to you. Thank you ever so kindly for your company tonight.
Damien, it was my pleasure.
Coach, if you'll allow me, I would bring me great joy to offer you a token of my affection.
Oh. Damien reaches into his cloak and pulls out a folded monogrammed handkerchief. He presses it into my hand. Wow, thank you, Damien.
Kill Robert, you're already at the cemetery.
I know, it'd be so easy.
Oh, jeez.
I can't wait to see it.
It's gotta be I will use this to dry my tears for those I've lost, or gonna wave this at passing ships.
I'll use this to dry my tears for those I've lost.
A noble purpose.
Huh.
Damien shuffles his feet.
I really don't know what he has in there. He might have a whole, like, Subway tray line of sandwich materials in there. Like, it's all refrigerated and nice.
It's got a bong and,
I
you know.
just want to say that it's rare to find someone like you, someone who's open to my eccentricities. It's nice to feel so accepted. Thank you.
Damien gives my hand a quick squeeze. Damien blushes and hastily retracts his hand.
Pulls out a 74-year-old man. Sorry. I must take my leave. Good night. He just
No, go back!
he just has like a puff of smoke, like a
Smoke bomb! Because I can say, before I can say anything else, he's gone.
smoke bomb. Just leave. Huh. He's like Batman. Just
Yeah.
leaves.
I unlock the door. Like a whirlwind, Amanda runs from the window and plops down on the couch trying to look nonchalant.
Eh?
Hey, Dad. What's up?
Were you watching me from the window? Oh my god, I'm getting really tired now.
I was just Okay, yes. How was the movie?
Lots of vampire titties.
Told you.
But as it turns out, Damien is good. Wait, Amanda doesn't need to know that. I'll keep it between me and Damien. Scary, cool. Yep, he's so cool, it's scary. Nice save, Coach. Did you know that graveyards used to be a place to throw parties?
Oh.
I think I'm misremembering that.
Wow, that's pretty punk.
Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute, though.
How can you be so sure it wasn't a werewolf?
How can you be so sure it was not a werewolf?
I'm not a werewolf.
Oh, I'm not a werewolf. Sorry. I'm tired. And how can I be so sure you're not a werewolf? See? There we
His eyes narrow.
go.
I don't trust you.
Nor I you.
Does wear eye contact for a second.
Anyway, I'm calling it for the night. Don't stay up too late, will ya?
I'll try not to howl at the moon past midnight. Alright. I hope we get an A. Or is S better? I don't know which one's better.
I don't know.
Cell phone holster? Why is cell phone holster up here?
I don't know.
Maybe S is the best one.
I think S
don't
might be
know.
the best one. Yeah.
Alright. Whew.
The egg is
It's a beautiful night and the air smells so fresh, so I decided to take the long way home. I casually strolled through the neighborhood, taking in the sights and sounds of a suburban city low on crime rate and wide walkable sidewalks at night. I thought he was already home. As I approach the
Weird.
bar, I can hear patrons inside cheering. But if the game is on, I wonder if my team is playing tonight. A drop of water hits my head, and now it's lots of drops of water. It's pouring rain. Maybe I should wait this out inside.
So this is another day, obviously. It's not the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Order beer from the bar and settle in. It turns out that my team isn't playing tonight, but I can certainly enjoy the game regardless. The bar is unusually crowded, and the feeling of camaraderie over a shared love for the game makes me smile. Sports are nice.
It's 12:15 a.m. here. Or 12:20 a.m.
Yeah.
here right now.
And I am fading.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Mary!
And I'm still getting over a cold, which is why
Yeah.
I keep coughing.
Look
And
over into
I'm
the corner spot.
very
None other
stuffed
than
up
Mary,
as well.
sitting alone in the corner nursing a cocktail.
Hey.
Something about her seems different this time. Now that she's by herself and not hanging off some younger guy, she looks so sad.
Hey.
She looks up and half-heartedly raises her glass to me before staring off in the middle distance.
She looks fine right here. Should I say hi?
I guess.
Extend her the courtesy of saying hi since she looks all sad?
I guess. I don't know.
Ooh. It's time to go say hello. Walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up.
The seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyways, and she finally notices me.
Oh.
Hey, cowboy. I can't remember how to do her voice, really. Doesn't
It's
matter.
fine. You alright?
Never better.
She hiccups, because she's a little far gone. Tears start welling up in her eyes. Oh.
Will you walk a gal home?
I guess like her home? I don't know. Or should we call her a cab?
We're nice people. We'll walk her home. It's
Okay.
down the street.
Yeah.
Can't be that far.
I slide out of the booth. Seems like Mary's having some trouble getting up. I reach out a hand to help her, but she waves me away.
I got it.
She clearly does not got it. You know what? Hang out here for a second. I walk over to the bartender and pay Mary's tab. Hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I live in Mary's cul-de-sac, and I'm just making sure she gets home safe tonight.
I know you.
Yeah, something weird, just...
She usually has one of the bar staff walk her home, but I trust you.
She doesn't like me. Go home...
She doesn't like...
Oh, she doesn't like go home with... I don't really want to say it. One of the guys she meets?
Nah.
Nah?
Ain't her thing.
Huh. I head back to the booth. Mary stumbles out of the seat and directly into my arms.
So she just goes to the bar and gets people to buy her drinks and stuff.
Yeah. She's just an alcoholic, it seems like.
Yeah.
Still raining a little bit. I take off my coat and hold it over Mary's head.
Such a gentleman.
Let's get you home. Mary and I walk in silence up the street toward the cul-de-sac. I have no idea what to say to her for fear that she might hit on me. Or not. What did the bartender mean by ain't her thing?
Sorry you have to see me like this. I'm usually not... I know Joseph doesn't like it when I... Just sorry.
It's alright.
Hey.
Sorry if I'm ever mean to you.
It's alright.
No, it's not. I know it's not. I'm having a really... Forget it.
As we get to the cul-de-sac, I can feel Mary starting to slow down. By the time we arrive at the doorstep, she pulls away from me.
Wait, can we just... Hold on.
What's wrong?
Hey. Hey.
How about another drink? Old time's sake?
Oh, we just left the bar. Come on, Mary. It's bedtime. Mary looks me up and down, giving me a half smile.
Hey.
You're right.
She pulls me in close for a hug, holding on to me for a little longer than feels appropriate. She mumbles into my chest.
Hey.
You're a good kid. Thanks for the company.
Mary gives me a pat on the back, straightens out her sweater, and walks the rest of the way to the front door herself. Huh. Weird.
Weird. I'm sure we're gonna learn more
She's
about
ugly.
Mary. More about Mary later.
Yeah, she's a little weird looking.
All right, so we've gone on 2 dates with Damien, 2 dates with Matt, 1 with Craig. I think we will probably have to tuck her out for the night.
Yeah.
sadly.
I
But
had a long night at work, so
but thank you guys for
crashing.
coming in and joining us, and for people for hosting our stream and everything. Hopefully we'll be doing this again probably tomorrow, I would assume, because it's just a fun game to just
Yeah.
kind of sit and play. Hopefully we'll get better at voices.
I think we're pretty good.
We did okay.
I
We
just,
did okay.
Like I said, it's just hard for me right now because, like I said, I'm still kind of getting
Yeah.
over being sick, so I have to keep coughing and going.
Well, hopefully you guys have a great night. We'll talk to you guys again soon. Yeah, we'll be back again probably tomorrow night, if not Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday night might be a longer stream because we'll be home earlier.
Yeah.
But all right, talk to you guys later.
Good
Have a good night.
night.
Bye.
Bye.